Today we start chapter 3, lesson 1. It says constant rate of change. Now, in this lesson, there's a lot of things you need to remember. We have seen this lesson in grade 7. This is not the first time you have seen this lesson. In this lesson, you'll be required to know how to read a table correctly. That you have learned in grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7. You need to read a graph correctly. You have learned in grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, and grade 7. Now you're in grade 8, you still need to remember how to do that. Okay? You must know how to read the question correctly. This I say every day. There is no way you can answer a question you don't know. And why you don't know? Because you didn't read correctly. We must practice on our vocabulary. We must practice on our English. You cannot answer a question you did not understand, because what is it you will be answering? So, you must know how to read the question correctly and only answer what the question wants. Okay? Alright, you must know how to use the vocabulary correctly. In this lesson, you must know what is a linear relationship. You must know what is a constant change of rate, a constant rate of change, See? You must know all these things that have been highlighted. You must know when I say what is a proportional linear relationship, you must know. You must know what is a ratio. So all this you have to know. The vocabulary that we are using in the lesson, you must know. Okay? And you must know why your answer is correct. That's what we are calling justifying. If you can't tell me why your answer is correct, then that tells me you didn't understand the lesson. For you to understand the lesson, you must know all these 5 things. Reading the table correctly, reading the graph correctly, reading the question correctly, how to use the vocabulary, and how to justify. All right, so we will continue from here. So in question 1, they said they gave you a table. Now, tables can be given to you horizontally or vertically. As you can see here, this table is horizontally because it is going from left to right. This table is vertically because it's going from up to down. So tables come in 2 ways, horizontally or vertically. Okay? Now, according to this table, we are comparing the number of pencils to the cost of pencils. Somebody is buying pencils, okay? Here is a person who is buying pencils, and as I look at my table, every 1 pencil costs 7 dirham. Okay? That's what it says there. 1 pencil costs 7 dirham. That's what it says. Okay? Now, let's read the question. Given the following table, tell if there is a linear relationship. Keyword. You must tell if there is a linear relationship. If so, that means if you say yes, there is a linear relationship. If so that means you need to say yes or no. That's what if so means. Find the constant rate. So if so means if you say yes, you will find the constant rate. If you say no, you will say why it is no. Okay? And that's what it says here. If not, explain your reasoning. Okay? If so, find the constant rate of change. Then they asked you, is there a proportional relationship? If you say yes, then you justify. If you say no, then you justify. Okay? That's what this question wants. All right, so let us look at this. So, I want to see if there's a linear relationship. So what will I do? first I need to know who is my X and who is my Y. Because I need to know when I draw my graph, what will I put on my Y and what will I put on my X. Anything that says number of, or if your number starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, those go on the X. So number of pencils. This is my X. And the cost is my Y. So when I draw my table, when I draw my graph, my point will be here. This number will come from the X-axis, and this number will come from the Y-axis. You'll have an X and you'll have your Y, just like that. Okay? Now, I need to take 2 different colored pencils. So I'll use my pencil. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna use purple and